This video is called Our Dad's Garage. He's my dad. Yeah!
We had a pretty good day today. It's a Saturday. We had a great weather day. It's beautiful outside, and decided to take advantage of today. I had a lot of cleanup here on the bulkhead I need to get done, and I went ahead and I used this stripper. It wasn't much for a video, so I didn't make one. But just basically clean strip as a good stripper, any kind of stripper that you want to use. I use a pretty good sized brush. I brushed it on here. I got most of the paint off that way. I did 2 coats of stripper, came back through with a wire brush. I like to use these just cheap ones, but they've got a pretty good bristle on them. You want to make sure that you wear, nasty clothes, and you want to make sure you wear eye protection, because you get that stuff in your eye, you will know it. And took the front of the car, I pushed it just outside here in the shop, and you can see the aftermath of the sandblasting. And I used the sandblaster then to clean up the rest of the bulkhead area. It's not finished, but you guys out in California that build cars have got an advantage over us. Our humidity here is so high that if you don't put primer on everything, you're going to have surface rust in just a couple of days. So it's a high build primer. I like to use that because it's pretty forgiving. I've got to come back in here and do just a little bit of cleanup. This car, again, is not going to be a perfect show car. This is going to be a nice restoration and a family cruiser. So we're going to do a little bit of cleanup under the hood, but not a whole lot. But just wanted to kind of show you a little progress on that. The bulkhead is cleaned up, stripped, and basically primed. I wanted to get that done before I put the cab back on the frame. Just a whole lot easier to do these things when the engine is not in the way. So that's kind of what I did today. But it was a great day for weather-wise for us to work outside. So I decided to just kind of get ahead of that and do that. I do things a little bit different. So this is not ready to paint. So I'm only working in the bulkhead area, so I didn't mask any of this. This is all going to end up stripped back down. This is going to all go back to bare metal. So none of this has been done. My main concern was just under the hood, just that firewall, and that's it. So I'm just doing it piece at a time. This is the way I want to do it because I just don't have the time, space, and the equipment to do a full paint, full primer at one time. Now, it will get one shot of primer, continuous primer at the very end, but this is really just a sealer to keep me from getting surface rust while I continue to clean up the rest of the car. So this is sort of the pre-paint, best way to describe that. All right, just keeping you guys up to date. Every shop ought to have a coffee pot and a microwave. That's just the bottom line. Just no way around it. That's a rule.